The Lagos High Court admitted in evidence a statement made in 1999 by former Chief Security Officer Major Hamza Al-Mustafa. The statement was made before the Special Investigation Panel, SIP, which investigated atrocities committed under the regime of late General Sani Abacha, one of which is the 1996 murder of Kudirat Abiola, for which Major Al-Mustafa and Lateef Shofolahon are standing trial. Our judiciary correspondent, Shola Adeko, has the report.
On Wednesday, the court had only granted leave to the prosecuting team to cross-examine Major Hamza Al-Mustafa with a statement in order to draw his attention to some contradictions the prosecution alleged in it and the testimony he is presently giving in court. The former chief security officer had initially claimed that a statement was made under severe physical and psychological torture from the Special Investigation Panel, a torture which he says was extended to his immediate family, his brother and his late father, who he saw only twice in 13 years. To save their lives, he says he succumbed and wrote down the statements as dictated. At the resumed hearing of the case on Thursday, however, he outrightly denied making the statement, insisting that it was an SIP statement and they only put his name on it. At this point, the prosecution sought to tender it as exhibits so the court could admit it and determine the authenticity of his claim. Despite strong objections from the defense team, the court held that since the document is not a confessional statement, it is admissible as exhibit. Since the defendant had made a retraction, Justice Mojisola Dada held that the prosecution can only ask questions on it to point out contradictions in his testimony. After this, Major Al-Mustafa read out the statement in court. Among other things, the statement restated his earlier testimony that he did not order the killing of Kudirat Abiola and only gave his personal arms to the prosecution witness, Sergeant Rogers, for the purpose of cleaning it. The prosecution also asked questions seeking clarifications to inconsistencies in his account of how he met the second accused person, Alhaji Lateef Shofolahon, and also his relationship with Mohammed Abacha, son of the late dictator. The prosecution later sought to tender a copy of the Supreme Court judgment which freed Mohammed Abacha, who was initially charged as an accessory to the murder of the late Kudirat. The defense objected to the tendering of the judgment through the witness who was not the maker. Justice Dada has adjourned further arguments on its admissibility till Monday, the 15th of August. Shola Adeko, Channels Television News.